Nairobi is the dirtiest city in East Africa now, currently as I'm talking. A seat of hawkers, a seat of riders, a seat of matatus, a seat of poor pavement, a city with buildings which have never seen paint, no drainage system, no traffic lights. We still have police officers on the road in Nairobi. In this age, this time of age.
Babu Owino, before you post anything, do your research. Go to the scene confirm. Kwa sababu isili si kuchafu vile umepost, hata anashindwa wale ambao walikuchagua waliangalia wapi kama wewe hiyo ndio uongozi wako ya kupost propaganda kwa mitandao. Unaambia nini mheshimiwa Babu Owino?
Babu Owino, angalia Kenya unaongea. Siasa peleka pale nyingine sio county isili. Sisi tuko wasafi.
Hello and welcome back again. So on this episode we're going to talk about how filthy Nairobi looks and how dirty Nairobi looks, because honestly Nairobi is not what it used to be. Nairobi had that ukisikianga Nairobi imetajwa ulikuwa unajua manze nimeenda tao, but right now Nairobi looks so messed up, starting from hawkers, and by the way, don't take me wrong, but then I'm just giving my views on this, photographers, to people doing their businesses everywhere, matatus, riders, and everybody. Yani Nairobi is not in the condition it used to be. Nairobi iko na traffic mpaka tao, yani uko tao ndani na bado kuna traffic. It looks so messed up. Now, this actually comes after the debate that is currently going online. There's a clash between Babu Owino and Johnson Sakaja, who is currently the governor of Nairobi, where Babu Owino is claiming that this guy, Mr. Dimples, is not delivering. Is just sitting there, not doing anything about maintaining the dignity of Nairobi City. So there is actually a photo that Mr. Babu Owino posted. Caption watu wa Nairobi poleni sana kwa kuchagua quotes Gasia. How do you even think of an underground electric train if you can't collect garbage? Our governor has been consuming a lot of cocaine of late and should go to rehab. That is the photo. He claims it's a photo from a street in Isili. So kama wewe ni msee wa Isili, by the way, you need to tell us if this is the situation on that lane, and if it is not, you also need to give us that information, because then we have a reply here by this guy Geoffrey Mosiria. I know you all know him. Is this the Nairobi City Council guy mwenye anazungukanga huko akichapa content about how he is maintaining Nairobi na vile anafanya nini. So sijui after hii story imepostiwa na Babu Owino ni kama alikimbia location ama kuliendaje, because amepiga picha on the same exact location mali hiyo picha Babu Owino alikuwa amepost, na akai caption stop spreading misinformation. The road you claimed is in Pipeline Estate is actually on Isli 9th Street. The image you posted has been circulating online since 2021. And this is the current state of the road. It was fixed and is now in good condition. Now to pia hapo comment if this is the true position, then our leaders should stop propaganda and let those in positions work. I am shocked. So Babu Owino can be such a liar, and some other comments. Lakini hapa kuna mwingine pia anasema all in all Nairobi ni chafu under Sakaja Johnston. Because then by the talking of Nairobi ni chafu, there is a time aunge achilia karatasi ya anything ukikula uko tao, aunge just drop anything anywhere. There is a time as well kama unaenda kufanya photography tao lazima ungekuwa na permit. There is a time aunge pata hawkers anywhere on the streets of Nairobi. There is a time matatu ainge drop ama kubebea anywhere on the streets of Nairobi, and Nairobi used to be clean and smart, but nowadays Nairobi doesn't just look like Nairobi. And actually there is a video of Atwoli talking about Nairobi being the gateway to East Africa, Nairobi being, on the map. Like when you talk about East Africa, the first town you're going to talk about is Nairobi. So Nairobi needs to be on a high standard. It needs to be on city status, We cannot just call it a city, but then it doesn't have the city status. We need to, when someone views Nairobi, they need to view it as, the city it is. But then, ukiangalia Nairobi sasa hivi inakaa, it doesn't really embody that name of a city. Let me just play that video of Atwoli right now.
If you go to Mombasa, the gateway of this country for tourism and everything, that is the filthiest city in the world. being led by a young man. Come to Nairobi, where our parliament is, where the seat of power is. That is, Nairobi is the dirtiest city in East Africa now, currently as I'm talking.
So you guys, Nairobi people, nyinyi mnaonaje? Mr. Dimples ama Sakaja Johnson ameshindwa na kura Nairobi ama kunaendaje? You know, okay, I know the whole KK government is not really delivering, but then at least ukiwa Nairobi as the governor of Nairobi, you need to make sure that where the power sits, where you know is the capital of the country, we need to see things moving and things working. On that very note, actually, there is a committee that has been put in place to run Nairobi. You know, like we had NMS back in the Uhuru regime when Governor Kasongo was the governor of Nairobi. So we have now another committee that has been put in place to run Nairobi. Does it mean Mr. Ruto doesn't trust Sakaja with the city anymore? Or does it mean Mr. Sakaja is not really delivering? Or what's going on? Let's watch the space and see what happens before we get to 2027. And make sure that you leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think about the current situation of Nairobi. And as always, let's keep connected.